think I should probably mention my mum actually. Back in 1972, I think my mum was the only woman in her year group to go to university. And I think without realising it, just the fact that my mum from a working class background had gone into higher education perhaps made me think that that's something that I'd always do, and I think that set me off on a good path.
I think my biggest career inspiration is Sir David Attenborough. Probably like many kids across the UK, I grew up watching nature documentaries, and it was through these that I developed a real passion and interest in the natural world, which has led me to a career in nature conservation.
It was Bob Johnson from North East Tonight Weather who came to visit my primary school that made me want a career involved in the weather. It's so exciting and has such a big impact on our daily lives, and it also comes in very handy knowing when to put a raincoat on or not.
My career choices have always been self-driven. Sometimes you have to motivate yourself to achieve, and inspiration has to come from within.
As women, we certainly find it a challenge to grow in your career and to be the best professional you can be, whilst managing, I think, what can often be the guilt of wanting to perhaps spend more time with your children, be the best mother that you can. I think it's a really hard balance, but it's really rewarding, and I think actually, you can give a really good example to your children that you can do both, and that they can be all the better for it. But it's certainly challenging and definitely tiring, but I think both are incredibly rewarding.
Challenges which I've faced in my career have been more in my head, that maybe I can't do this or I can't do that. Got the training, got the qualifications, carried on working hard. So yeah, I'm quite fortunate in the role I have now, and I enjoy it so much.
I think the biggest career challenge I've had to date is actually just finding that first job that pays in nature conservation. It took a little while. I did some volunteering, internships, a master's and then a PhD, but through long-term perseverance and developing my skills and experience along the way, I have managed to find paid employment in nature conservation.
I think the best piece of career advice I was ever given is never to be afraid to ask for help. And that was at a time when I'd just returned from maternity leave, and a senior woman in a role advising me that just because you were a mother didn't mean you had to try and prove that you were Wonder Woman and that you could do absolutely everything, and that it's important to recognise that you need to put real focus into the whole aspect of your life, and your family always must come first, and always ask for help to make sure that you can do that.
Along the way, there've been tons of advice. Some I wish I had taken, some I wish I hadn't taken. But the important thing that I learned was the nonverbal advice, watching people. Learn a lot.
I would urge anyone to pursue the careers they aspire to. If you believe in yourself, you can achieve the seemingly impossible. Don't let anyone dampen your ambition or enthusiasm to succeed. There's nothing stopping you but you.